All right. Right now, Shubman Gill is seeming like the master on the cricket field, but with us live is the original little master. Saibhai, 129 that Shubman got yesterday. You've seen plenty of IPL knocks. Where would this 129 run knock rank in the best knocks that you've seen in the IPL so far?
Very high, very high. But I thought the 100 that he scored against the RCB the other day was something really special, because to be honest, I think the RCB attack was a lot more incisive than the Mumbai Indians attack. Mumbai Indians attack throughout the season, in the absence of Jasprit Bumrah, has been pretty ordinary, and it was once again put to the sword, not just by him but even towards the end, when you thought that they would be able to maybe restrict after he was out, after Gill was out, that they might be able to restrict the Gujarat Titans to maybe 210. As Rohit Sharma said in the presentation, they gave 25 runs too many. So the century against the RCB was amazing. There was one shot he played against Mohammad Siraj when Siraj came in to try and stop him in the 16th or the 17th over that Siraj came in. The first ball that Siraj bowled, he just flicked it away deep into the crowd for a massive six. And then after that, when he finished the game with that spectacular straight-driven, lofted straight-driven six, I mean, those are unforgettable shots. Like some shots, you remember innings, you remember the scores, but sometimes you don't remember the shots. But these two shots will always stay in memory for the sheer beauty, the sheer ferociousness, and the sublime ease with which they were played.
Have you, because Shubman was pointing out that he's made a few technical changes to his game in the recent past, have you noticed any of that? Is that why he's been so successful in all formats recently?
I think he seems to be standing a lot stiller, a lot straighter. There are no initial, there is just that initial, that trigger movement, but it's not an exaggerated trigger movement, which keeps his head very still. And just then the picking of the line and the length early, that's God given. That's not something that is a technical issue. But I think also the fact that he's playing a lot closer to the body when he's defending, that is a technical thing that he's made. We didn't see too many balls that he defended in all these innings that we've seen. But I think it's just the fact that the top hand and the bottom hand are combining very well. Earlier on, he was more a bottom hand player, not so much a top hand player. But I think when he's driving through the offside now, he's getting that top hand very nicely and hitting the ball along the ground. It's only when he's playing the on drive that the bottom hand again takes over, and that's why he's playing it a little bit uppishly. Even against Chennai, remember, he had given a chance to wide mid-on to Deepak Chahar. And now yesterday against Mumbai Indians, again, wide mid-on, because that bottom hand is coming into play. So if he just gets and plays that technical change he makes, he'll be pretty much invincible.
Okay. Saibhai, we're at the moment looking at the screen and showing our viewers, the race for Orange Cap. That is pretty much done and dusted. He's so far ahead of everyone else that this year's Orange Cap belongs to Shubman Gill. But there's another record he's chasing, the record for most runs in a season. That's at 973. He's right now 120-odd runs short. It seems unlikely, but for a man who's got 300s in the last 4 games, you wouldn't put it past him from getting another 100 in the finals?
No, you can't put anything past him. The final has its own pressures. The final has its own added pressure. But I think this young man seems to be impervious to any kind of pressure. I think he was maybe conscious of the fact that there was this record that to be looked at. Because when he got out yesterday, he got out in the 16th over, and he was very upset with himself. But you have to also give him the allowance that he had been batting for 16 overs. He'd been running up and down, not just his runs, but even his partner's runs. So there would be an element of, tiredness. And so therefore that last shot which he got out to didn't have the same power. But yes, I think it's eminently possible. If Gujarat Titans do bat first, he gets the opportunity to get to that mark. It's going to be very, very tough. But in cricket, nothing is impossible. There are some records which we think are invincible, unbreakable, but they have been broken. The 2 records, though, I think, which will be absolutely unbroken, is Tendulkar's 15,900 plus runs in Test cricket and Muralidharan's 800 Test wickets.